Hi Cancer, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this bonus reading, which is for the Saturn moving into Pisces Transit, which occurs March 7th, 2023 and will last until February 13th, 2026. So Cancer, if you haven't already liked, subscribed, commented, given me a thumbs up on my videos, I would really love if you would. Scorpio Soul Time has a lot of new content. We do readings every lunation cycle, new moon and full moon, bonus readings like this one that you're watching now, as well as my beginning tarot reading series that I think that you will love. So take a look at any of those videos, okay? So Cancer, we are talking about Saturn moving into Pisces. It has been in Aquarius since March of 2020. We all remember what happened in March of 2020. There was definitely pushback amongst, the governing bodies and who had the information, who had the news, as well as how we worked with our communities, how we worked with our surrounding people, but also how we felt working with all of the restrictions. And that is what Saturn represents. Saturn does symbolize boundaries and limits. And Saturn is about necessity, responsibility, and dealing with the rules of life. With it moving into Pisces, remember Pisces is that last water sign and is ruled by Neptune. So therefore emotional and psychosis themes around regulation and possible people feeling like mental health and people being possibly more delusional or feeling like people are being delusional. Conspiracy theories could be prevalent during these years, but also people could also just feel disconnected from reality. So this is going to be a really interesting time. So just pay attention to your mental health, Cancer. Make sure that you are feeling good about the people around you. Make sure that you are not being manipulated at work, at home, around the company you keep, okay? That's going to be really important with this transit. So Cancer, we're going to pull 2 cards for each year, 23 to 24, 24 into 25, and then lastly 25 into 26, and then we'll pull an overarching theme card. So 2 of Wands. Whoop. 2 of Wands. So possibly some type of important decisions will be made here in 23 and 24. And then you have the 9 of Wands. Several signs have gotten this 9 of Wands. I feel like many people have gone through a really difficult and tiring time over these last few years with Saturn in Aquarius. And so I do think that many of you will be coming to an end with that. So that's a really nice energy to see. By the time you move into 24, you do have the 4 of Cups. So possibly just taking some time out for yourself. Maybe someone could be coming in offering some emotional health or emotional well-being there. And then with the 8 of Pentacles, this looks like it's centered around your job, your career, what it is that you've been putting a lot of time into. So pay attention to that once you get into 24 and 25. And then lastly, once we end this transit, you'll be getting or having the energy of the 5 of Cups. So possibly some type of emotional healing or feeling sad or not well during that year time. And the Tower. So definitely Cancer, there's some kind of emotional news that could come in towards the end of this transit. That would be 2025 into 2026. So just be aware of that. So let's go ahead, pull an overarching theme card for where we think that these energies are going to mostly play out. I definitely feel like there's an air of some type of shocking news is going to come in for you all. This could be at work. It definitely is like you needing to figure out what is more important to you, your job or the people around you. That's just what I'm getting like intuitively, but let's pull an overarching theme card and see what's going on. Yeah, so 7 of Wands is definitely this energy that you're opening up 2023 with. You are tired. You have been really working on or feeling like you've been alone, if you will, in the battle. I think that a lot of you are being overworked, especially like at work or even at home. Like this could be just you and everyone feeling like they're ganging up on mom or ganging up on dad, or everyone's just feeling like they're the only ones holding their weight and the people around them are not doing their job. So just be aware, Cancer, that this is going to be probably a few years of you really needing to stand your own ground. That's really what that Seven of Wands is, and making sure you're heard, making sure you're not taking the brunt of everybody else's drama, if you will. Okay, so when we open up 23 and 24, we do have this Two of Wands and this Nine of Wands. So to me, this is already symbolizing you are moving forward, but you're moving forward from a path that already was really tiresome. And so Cancer, you really need to take into accord, what is it that you're wanting to do? What is it that you're maybe being led to do, but maybe didn't do it in the past? Because I feel like that Seven of Wands is like, you've been so busy trying to like defend yourself or defend your thoughts on, you know, how your company should run, or maybe you've been trying to get in with a certain company and nobody has been listening to you, and you've just been kind of like fighting Washington, as you say. So we'll definitely keep that in mind as you come out of 23, 24. Once you move into 24 into 25, we have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So more of this working diligently on some type of project or your career. But I feel like some of you have been getting some like emotional signs that you're just not paying attention to. Maybe some kind of offer has come in and you haven't paid attention to it. Maybe it's not what you're looking for, but there is this air of you really like needing to take control of your job and your career and whatever you've been working diligently on, because by the time you get to 25 and 26, something happens either in your personal world, at work. Some type of information is going to rock your world, and this could be something that you weren't anticipating, and it could be something that hits you hard with that Five of Cups. This definitely could be news of a loved one, news of information from, you know, maybe your job is deciding to downsize. Maybe your community is, you know, not what you want anymore and you're ready to move. Maybe there's some emotional drama that's going on with your family. There's something when you get to 25, 26 that you're really going to need to prepare for. But I do think, Cancer, overall, that Two of Wands is really positive. This Eight of Pentacles is really positive. It's like you've been working so hard, Cancer, on your own, that it's now time for you to like reap the benefits and figure out, okay, what have I been doing? Has it been worth it? Is it time for me to choose another path, another direction? Because I'm not quite sure if like this Nine of Wands and, like I said, that Tower has been worth it. And I think that you're going to reassess what it is you've been putting your time and energy towards. So I would say, Cancer, really take a strong look at what you've been doing. Saturn is that sign of like, okay, this isn't working. Like it will just like point blank bring you some news like this Tower and say, this isn't working. You need to figure out something new. Okay. So Cancer, I would say take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I will talk to you later.